DJ Akademiks is being accused of rape and defamation in a new lawsuit that was filed on Monday. Akademiks is an internet personality. He has covered news in the music industry. He actually got his big start with a channel he made in 2015 named The War in Chirac, which covered gang conflicts in Chicago. He has continued to cover music news and do commentary up till now. He's also notorious for having extremely f***ed scaling on his webcam, and I just figured out why. He's trying to look skinnier. He's trying to make himself look skinnier, essentially. She's accusing him and his two friends of drugging and raping her in his home in 2022. I just want to get ahead of this here. I'm not trying to take sides in this. No one knows what happened except for Akademiks and this girl. I will say this though, Akademiks has said some pretty wild shit before. He showed her the security footage of the two men, and I'm not really sure how this was supposed to help him. Is this supposed to prove your innocence here? She said she had no idea what happened until Akademiks had showed her the surveillance footage of what had happened, which is wild. I'm not sure what his defense is here. You see, Your Honor, these two f***ed her first and drugged her. I was the last person. I was the third person. She also accused him of defaming her when he talked about this incident on social media in 2023. He addressed the events in a video. He said he came home from a party and forgot that he had invited an unnamed girl over to his home. He said he didn't discover what happened at his house until the following morning. Either way, it's incredibly weird and suspicious. Let's go through the chain of events here. Akademiks invited this girl over. He seemingly forgets that he invited her over and goes to a house party. She probably called him, I'm assuming, and he didn't answer, and he still just forgets, doesn't care. For some reason, there just happened to be these two other guys over at his house who allegedly drug and rape her on his property. At the very least, he is very forgetful and has incredibly shady people on his property. And at the most, he's a psychopathic piece of shit who orchestrated this entire thing. Either way you cut it, it's not good. In the lawsuit, she stated that she reported it to the police who had performed a kit on her. It is not clear if criminal charges were filed. Akademiks did say he was not arrested though. But that doesn't mean much though, because police often do not follow these cases far enough. He did say that she had sex with his two friends willingly. I'm guessing this is probably the part that she considers defamation. Litigation is always a last resort. Abashe's lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, wrote in a statement, "After several unsuccessful attempts to privately resolve this case, Miss Abashe was left no choice other than to file." The lawsuit said Akademiks, through hubris, guilty conscience, and sheer stupidity, caused him to incriminate himself in several social media posts. She allegedly slipped in and out of consciousness before coming to, with Akademiks brutally raping her. A fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Abashe also sat for a recorded wire call with Alan, during which she claimed Alan graphically recounted and admitted to having sexual intercourse with her, even going so far as to describe her vagina. This led to the cops to obtain a security warrant for the footage. Apparently, Akademiks disposed of several items. Yeah, it's a wrap. He did that. So apparently, Akademiks addressed this on his live stream, and he called it a shakedown. He also cites that this lawyer has done this sort of thing in the past. Not sure if that's true, that is just his opinion. He said, "I'm not even hiding and ducking from a situation or ducking from the narrative that happened. I pretty much told everything, and also I told the truth. The police came, they looked, and we gave them everything. Pretty much everything is documented, caught on videotape. They got to see it with their own two eyes. Not only did they say, 'Ak, you good,' and this is not just word of mouth, this is, 'You're officially clear. We cannot bring any criminal charges. You are not criminally liable.'" Apparently, Akademiks has kind of fled the internet. He has not deactivated his social medias. He hasn't addressed it publicly, and he hasn't tweeted since Monday, which is, let's just say that's very unusual for him. He's terminally online. I'm guessing his lawyers told him not to say anything else because he said enough incriminating at this point. Man, I got people doing memes like this to him. For those of you that don't know, he's been a Drake stan for a long time now. And when Kendrick Lamar didn't release his diss track immediately, he was like day 1 of Kendrick not responding to Drake, day 2 of Kendrick not responding, so forth. He's also apparently said before in a clip that if Ak goes down, then you're all going down with him. No idea what he means by that, but probably not the best thing to say if you're trying to maintain your own innocence. So that is where the story is at currently. We'll have to see how this proceeds from here, if there's a settlement, if it goes to trial. I'll most likely make a video talking about it, or it'll be part of a WNN segment. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member for as low as $5 a month to get access to exclusive content and other goodies. I'll see you guys next time.
Bang Incorporated.